welcome to ABC Interactive English. Hello everyone, I'm Mike.
I'm Rainbow.
And today we are in part B, the second day of our dialogues all about going to the drugstore. Whether you're sick with something and you're going to get your prescription filled, or maybe you're just going shopping at the local drugstore and you're buying some toothpaste or some hair gel or whatever the heck you want. These are wonderful places to keep your body looking good, smelling good, working well, and fixing any little problems or illnesses you might have with the medicines they also give out. So Rainbow, you said you like going to the drugstore not to get prescriptions filled, but to buy things for your body, for cleaning and beauty and stuff. When was the last time you went?
Let's say like 2 weeks ago.
About 2 weeks ago? Okay.
I was looking for a scar medicine.
A scar medicine? That's unusual.
Yeah, because I fell on my face.
Ow!
Split my chin.
Oh my gosh!
And my friend recommended this one gel.
So you got a cut on your chin, and is this a medicine you got from a doctor or just something you can buy?
Something you can buy,
And
supposedly.
you thought if you put it there, the mark on your chin won't be so
Yeah, and like
big.
maybe 3 months. You know?
Okay.
It takes a while.
interesting. Has it been
Yeah.
working?
I don't know. I can't see it.
No, I can't either, so I guess it's working.
I hope so.
Okay, all right. Well, how about you guys? When was the last time you went to a drugstore or a pharmacy? Hopefully, it was for something nicer than medicine or
Hopefully.
scar cream.
Yeah.
Maybe just to buy some hair conditioner. Oh, I often go to buy stuff for my contact lenses.
Oh, yeah.
I go buy that every few months. Anyways, part B, we're back with another dialogue. Ooh, this is an interesting one. Part B, the title is, What Are Those Red Bumps?
Mosquito bites.
I don't like how it's hopefully they're mosquito bites. They could be something
Rashes.
weirder.
Hives.
We'll only find out by checking out the dialogue. So let's do that now. Emily is getting help from a pharmacist.
Excuse me, are you the pharmacist on duty?
Yes. Are you using anything on that rash of yours?
No. That's what I wanted to pick your brains about. I thought the red bumps were just bad mosquito bites.
All right, so we are back at the local friendly drugstore, and yes, part B has the title, What Are Those Red Bumps?
What are they?
This is
Ooh.
probably a question from the customer. They're asking the pharmacist about little marks, little things on their body. They're red. Usually little bumps, little marks on your body that are red are probably itchy. Maybe like a bug bite, a mosquito bite.
If there's like a bunch.
Or if
then
there's a
it could
lot
be
of little
rash.
ones in an area, that
Allergy?
could be. Sometimes babies get them on their bums,
Yeah, 'cause
right?
it's too
when
wet,
they're
too moist.
wet or something, you might get it from being too hot. If you're sweating, you might get a heat rash. Who knows? Well, it's a good question to ask because there could be many reasons to have painful little red bumps and many reasons to want to get rid of them because it's not nice and it's not comfortable. So yes, Emily is getting help from a pharmacist. Emily is probably the one with the skin problem.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Are you the pharmacist on duty?
Oh, okay. Well, yes, I am. Yes, I am the pharmacist. Rainbow will be Emily. I am on duty. When you're on duty, you're working. Basically, you're there doing your job. You're on duty.
Right.
We wouldn't use this for every job necessarily.
Yeah, not really.
If your job is to help people in some kind of service business, that might be a time we would use it. But again, in a restaurant, I wouldn't really say the waiter or waitress is on duty, but a police officer would be on duty, a firefighter would be on duty, someone working in an airport or train station helping travelers, they might be on duty. So you're there in your job, doing it now, ready to help people who need help. So yes, the pharmacist says, yes, they are on duty. They're here to help you. What can we do for you? But before asking that question, the pharmacist jumps to another question because the pharmacist sees something. The pharmacist, yes, I'm on duty, and then, are you using anything on that rash of yours?
Uh-oh.
So the pharmacist has probably almost guessed what Emily is there for. You know, I see there's this red mark on your arm. It looks painful and uncomfortable. Is that why you are here?
No. That's what I wanted to pick your brains about.
Oh, so they're not doing anything about it.
I thought the red bumps were just bad mosquito bites. Okay, so pick your brains about isn't like actually doing something to your brain.
No.
It means asking you because you have information in your brain that could help me. So pick your brain. It's like asking your brain for some good advice. So clearly Emily has no idea what's going on and she thought they were mosquito bites. So if a mosquito comes, it's a small insect that's black and stings you, then there's some poison that goes into your body and you get really itchy as your body is trying to get rid of that. And nobody likes mosquitoes, I think, so we're always trying to kill them. And there's a lot of them out in nature, those little black things that bite you and make you itch.
That's true. They bite you with their mouth, they drink your blood.
Yeesh.
And of course, sometimes mosquitoes can make you sick with dengue fever, malaria,
Poison.
typhoid, yellow fever, I think, as well, because they are biting you. Yes, they are what we would call a biting insect. And here we had mosquito bite. So that means the mosquito has used its mouth to hurt the person. And that's what happens when you have a bite. Something has used its mouth, its teeth, in the case of a human or an animal, or its special mouth parts in the case of an animal like a mosquito, and it has gone into your skin and it has made you feel pain in your skin, in your body. And what the animal gives to you is a bite, and the action of closing your mouth as a verb is also to bite. So let's just not bite things that aren't food. All right, so weird red bumps, maybe mosquito bites, we don't know. We need more information, and we'll get it after the break.
Those bumps aren't from any bug. You have a heat rash.
It's really itchy. Can you give me something for that?
Sure. We have several creams to ease the itchiness.
That's great.
However, if the rash lasts longer than 3 days, you'll need to see a doctor.
All right, we are back, and we're still in the drugstore, this time with Emily. Emily has come in with some painful red bumps somewhere on her arm or somewhere like that. But luckily, the pharmacist noticed she has this problem, and the pharmacist asked her if she's doing or taking anything to help get rid of those red bumps that look uncomfortable. And well, Emily said no, she's not, but she wanted to pick the pharmacist's brain, get advice, talk to the pharmacist, find out more about this, get advice, get some good, helpful suggestions. Emily thought that they might be mosquito bites, which of course are common, but you don't usually get many of them. You might get a few in different
They're not
parts.
all in the same place.
Yeah, different parts of your body, but not many of them and not a bunch of really little ones in one place. That would be kind of unusual. Anyways, so the pharmacist is looking at the little red bumps, and the pharmacist is thinking kind of what we're thinking. No, that doesn't look like a mosquito bite. The pharmacist actually says, those bumps aren't from any bug. So not a mosquito bite, not a bed bug, not a midge, not a gnat, not a horsefly. These are all different types of biting insects. Nothing like that. The pharmacist, though, here's the good news, knows exactly what that is from the look and the size of the bumps. You have a heat rash. Okay, well, that's kind of good in a way, because at least it means a bug is not turning you into lunch.
It's not a weird bug or poisonous bug.
You don't have to clean your whole bedroom or something like that.
Bugs are those things that bite you, those insects that bite you. There could be lots of bugs. Some are pretty, like ladybugs. Some are bigger, but they walk around and they fly around and they bite. That's what bugs do. Okay, so Emily says, it's really itchy. Can you give me something for that? Like, do you have an ointment? Can I get rid of the itch?
Okay, it's very itchy. It makes her want to scratch her skin like a mosquito bite, but also like other things. And the pharmacist says, sure, we can give you something for that. We can sell you something that you can use. The pharmacist says, sure, yes, we have several creams to ease the itchiness. This is good news. There's a lot of choice. There are several things or several creams that will help her feel comfortable, ease or take away that uncomfortable feeling. Not painful, but uncomfortable. You want to scratch yourself a lot. Of course, if you scratch too much, you can break the skin, cut the skin, and that could make you sick or something. So it's better to get a cream that you can put on there. It will make you feel better and it will take care of the problem. Cream is basically some kind of it's not quite a liquid, but it's also not quite a solid. It's something that you can kind of spread around with your hands. We can talk about thick milk. The fatty part of milk, of course, is cream. You might pour cream in your coffee or use cream when you're making things, but we can also use this word when it has nothing to do with milk or food. It's just very similar in its feeling and how thick it is to the cream that comes from a cow. If you're putting it on your face to make your skin nice and smooth, that would be a cream. Or if you think about the lotion you put on your skin at the beach to stop from getting a sunburn, that could also be a cream. Usually it's in a small pot. You get a little bit on your fingers, you squeeze some, maybe out of a tube. Even toothpaste is kind of a cream. You don't put it on your skin, but it's kind of thick. You can still squeeze it and spread it around. So that's what she's going to do. She's going to find a cream, and I think Emily is pretty happy.
She says that's great.
She's good news for Emily. She's happy to hear this. But before Emily leaves, the pharmacist has one more thing to tell her. However, this is the but. If the rash lasts longer than 3 days, you'll need to see a doctor. So that probably means the rash is more serious, and at the doctor's office, she'll get that prescription, like we saw in part A in day 1. That will give her a stronger cream with more medicine, because her little skin problem is actually not a little problem. It's more serious, but I'm sure she will be fine in a day or two. Her skin will be clear. She won't have any more itchiness there. She won't feel uncomfortable, and she will be doing great. So we wish you guys all the best. Take care of yourselves, your beautiful skin, and each other. And we'll see you back here tomorrow for our final day of visiting the drugstore. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Emily is getting help from a pharmacist.
Excuse me, are you the pharmacist on duty?
Yes. Are you using anything on that rash of yours?
No. That's what I wanted to pick your brains about. I thought the red bumps were just bad mosquito bites.
Those bumps aren't from any bug. You have a heat rash.
It's really itchy. Can you give me something for that?
Sure. We have several creams to ease the itchiness.
That's great.
However, if the rash lasts longer than 3 days, you'll need to see a doctor.
Hello, I'm Tina. 我们来看这一课的重点单字。第一个 mosquito, mosquito 名词，蚊子。Josh killed a mosquito with his hand. Josh 用手打死了一只蚊子。下一个单字 bite, bite 名词，叮咬、叮痕。The mosquito bite left a red mark on his arm. 蚊子叮咬在他的手臂上留下了一个红色的痕迹。下一个单字 bug, bug 名词，虫子。I found a bug on the floor. 我发现地上有一只虫子。最后一个单字 cream, cream 名词，药用乳膏、护肤霜。The cream is good for your skin. 这款护肤霜对你的皮肤很好。接着我们来看重点文法。第一个 on duty 值班、上班，它的相对说法是 off duty 不值班、不执勤、下班。Duty 是不可数名词，意思是职责、职务。我们来看看这个例句。My mom is on duty at the hospital tonight. 我妈今晚在医院值班。下一个文法 That rash of yours. 你的疹子。名词加上 of 加上所有格代名词，用来指某人的什么东西。我们来看看这两个例句。第一个 That fever of mine finally broke after a few days. 几天后，我的烧终于退了。Break 在这里是结束、终结的意思，在这边搭配 fever 指的就是退烧。第二个例句 Polly is a manager of ours. Polly 是我们的一位经理。最后一个文法 Pick one's brains 请教某人的意见，这是一个口语用法，也可以说 pick one's brain， 所以 brain 可以用单数，也可以用复数。我们来看看这个例句 I needed some advice on my project, so I decided to pick his brain. 我的专案需要一些建议，所以我决定来请教他。以上就是这一课的重点单字跟文法，我们下一课再见，拜拜。
Hey, it's Kiwi on the street. I'm Kiki.
And I'm Winnie. Say, Kiki, when we are saying words, we have to make sure that we are saying them clearly.
Oh, so we have to look out for our pronunciation. Well, today, let's work on that.
Let's work on our pronunciations. Okay.
Here is your recipe.
One more time.
Here is your recipe.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay.
Here is a receipt.
Here's your receipt.
Here's your recipe.
One more time. Are you sure?
Here's your recipe.
Oh, so close. Here's your receipt. Different word. I know. Okay, we have?
Let's meet at 7:30.
Let's meet at 7:30.
Let's meet at 7:30.
Very good.
Aisle seats or window seat?
Aisle seat or window seat?
Oh, very close.
Aisle. Okay,
Aisle
the
seat,
S
yeah.
is silent. Okay,
Oh,
good try.
That's a hard one.
What did we learn today?
Welcome to today's pronunciations, and today we will be focusing on silent consonants. Our first one is here's your receipt. Now, today we had a lot of folks kind of make this mistake and say recipe, but let's focus on the silent P. Let's pretend it's not even there and pretend it says S-E-A-T. So we say receipt, and you'll notice that you are showing all of your teeth and pushing air through the first two teeth. So receipt, seat. Okay, then we have, let's meet at 7:30. Our silent consonant is the L in half. We won't say half, we will say half. Pretend it's H-A-F-F. Let's meet at 7:30. Then for our final pronunciation, we have aisle seat or window seat. This is usually when you're going to sit on a plane. For our silent consonant, we have an S in the word aisle. So it's not aisle or aisle, it's aisle. Be sure to not confuse this word aisle with the other word that's also pronounced aisle, which means island. Okay, but both words, we ignore the S. That's all for today. Kiwi later.